Hey there YouTuber, it's Gryff-User SK again. And if you remember the last video, I have called a UI test for application. And there are a few errors I spotted sadly. Particularly the Windows is not be opened. Well, first of all, I just show you this annoying errors because it's some sort of playback issue. It's a playback failure exception X. Because once I type in B, if you remember from last video, if you haven't seen last video, I advise you to go to my previous videos right now. As I type B, it only uses the letter B as it's not a string. It meant to use the string B. So here what I do is I kind of fix that. I simply go to definition. It brings me here. And then I did enter this. Then I type B in the text box number 2. So here I can modify that. Go to definition. Oops, incorrect one. Try again. Yeah. Okay, and go to definition here. And simply I just change that. Slash. In a minute. Slash. And that. Okay, so now it should be treated as a string, and hopefully that will work. Okay, just leave it because so it's going to be treated as a string B, but I just leave it as a normal B. Well, strange enough, and it did work. Now, the next thing I bring you to the main point. This is where it gets confusing. If you remember, I started recording this while I have this window opened, which is a mistake actually, because I should go from the start, and that is a fundamental mistake. Yeah, if I had run this with this window closed, so I'm going to try to run the test. Yeah, and that is mistake, by the way. You're going to fail the test because I didn't have this window open. And you're going to pop up a UI test control not found exception. This is going to take a while because it's trying to find the control. It's the Windows, and you're going to say control not found. So we should have it anytime now. Okay, I think it's showing up here. Okay, there you go. Yeah, control not found exception. It cannot find. It failed to find the control. So that's what happens if you don't have the control. You see, also notice at the end of each UI test, you notice that I failed to close the windows. I failed to control the window. So once the test had ended, the window is still opened. And if I try to run another UI test, while there's a one window open, you could use that window again, and it get pretty messed up. It could use one controlled, and it's going to throw more exception. It'd be messed up. So this is the correct way to do it, and I tell you, this is the correct way you should be doing. So of course, like before, you add a core UI test. Now I'll show you. Now this is when you will record. So you record now. right now. That way is the best play. Record right now. You go window. You record while you're recording. Always take the shorter paths. You want to make sure the window is closed, by the way. It is a bit tricky. You go My Document, Visual Studio 2013. This will pop up, by the way. You go Project. You have to do it in the correct order. Calculate Window. You go to Bin. Now, I normally go to Release. Don't go to debug because it won't play back. And I click on that. Calculate Window. Now, that is open Calculate Window. And now you just do your stuff. Something like that. And anytime you feel like it, you want to check, you want to do a search, what you do first of all, you do nothing. You start recording right there. You generate code from there. And then, immediately, start recording. You start recording once again. And then you do the assertion. And if you want to check, you can check the figure here. And then once you're done, you only do one assertion. Then start recording and generate code based on that assertion. If you want to add another assertion, you just go add assertion again. You need to record. You need to make one recording for each assertion. And then once you're happy with the assertion, you can continue on. You could continue on whenever you like. And there, or by the way, you start recording again once you're finished generating recording and you finish the assertion, start recording immediately. And then you continue on. And if you want to do assertion, you do to start recording again, save code, then start recording, add assertion. Yeah, that way the message box will appear. And you make assertion. And then after that, once you start recording and you finish asserting, record again. And then you do this, you click OK. That's very important. Bring up to form 1. Then you close this. Once you finish everything, close this. You close this as well. Back where you started. Now you can stop recording. And I think that's the best way to do the UI test properly. So viewers, that's all I have to say. So please rate, subscribe and comment on my video. And I see you next time.